How's it going everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video, and in today's video we're going to be ranking hero star cards from worst to best. Now, I lost count of the amount of you guys asking for this video in the comments of my recent ranking videos, and I couldn't ignore this one any longer, so here we have it today. Now, I just want to throw in a few disclaimers before we start this ranking. There are over 100 hero star cards in the game, so I've done my best to narrow it down, and I managed to get it down to 10. Lots of great star cards missed out, but we got to keep it as short and sweet as possible, otherwise we're going to be here all day. So if a star card is at number 10, it doesn't mean it's bad, it means it's the worst of the best, so kind of the complete opposite. And also, I don't have all of these star cards maxed out to epic, but if they can make their way into the top 10 when not fully upgraded, I think that speaks volumes for how good they are. And I'm also not including health regeneration star cards, as it would just about take up the entire list, as health regen star cards are just as meta as it gets. And finally, I've tried not to double up star cards for certain heroes so we get a nice even spread. Now, if you guys want to see more ranking videos like this one, then be sure to smash a like on this video and let me know in the comments exactly what you want to see. And as always, feel free to subscribe to the channel as we power on to 20,000 subscribers. So kicking off the list at the number 10 spot, we have Lando's Wide-Eyed star card. Now this star card boosts the effect of, in my opinion, one of the best abilities in the game. Lando's sharpshot ability is amazing at the best of times, but with this star card equipped, those kills are going to be coming hard and fast in Galactic Assault. As it makes Lando more of a threat at distance with increased range on the ability, he's already amazing up close, so this just further expands how effective Lando can be. The sharpshot ability is one of the most easy abilities to use in the entire game, as it pretty much does everything for you. The only thing you have to do is equip this star card to juice this puppy up a little. And now, moving on to number 9, we have Han Solo's Air Burst star card. Much like Lando's Wide-Eyed star card, this takes the best ability and just makes it even better. Han's Detonite Charge is the stuff of dreams, and it's just about a guaranteed kill every time it's used, so why not make it even better? The Airburst star card increases damage up to 20%, which you don't actually realize how much that is until you test it out, but it makes all the difference in the world. I'm rocking it at 16% at the moment, and I can't even imagine how good it's going to be at 20. If you're using Han and you're not using this star card, you're not doing yourself any favors. Get it equipped and get it upgraded ASAP, as you will not regret it. So on to number 8, we have Kylo Ren's Bloodlust star card. Now I've had this on Epic for nearly a year now, and it's only really came of use lately because of Kylo's Frenzy finally getting fixed. Once the Frenzy started to work, this star card started to show how good it is for Kylo. It increases the amount of strikes when Frenzy is active, and I can't stress how important each strike can be, particularly in Heroes vs Villains. If you're going to use Kylo in Heroes vs Villains, then this is a card you simply cannot ignore. The Frenzy is an ability you want to make use of when you can, as it's great for laying down extra damage whilst closing down the distance between you and your enemy. So I highly recommend Bloodlust to everyone. I've experimented with Kylo star cards a lot, and this one is the cream of the crop. Now on to number 7, we have Yoda's Earned It I Have star card. So this star card is fantastic for the Unleash ability, truly maximizing its potential. When you've got a corridor of enemies, all you got to do is jump in front of them, block, and let the Unleash ability fill up, and then send the enemies flying. Earned It I Have increases the area of effect of the Unleash ability and makes it grow faster, so it's easier to get some range on your ability to hit more enemies a lot faster, making for some really sharp multi-kills, and it helps to clean house of the area of enemies with a quick Unleash ability activation. Without this star card, the area grows way too slow and leaves Yoda to get flanked a lot easily as the area slowly grows. So this one is a big deal for maps like Naboo and the Death Star, as you can quickly clear out hallways quick and easy. So moving on to number 6 now, we have Darth Maul's Fool Me Once star card. Now I put this star card in as it complements the way Maul is played best. Fast, active, and dangerous. Maul can't block, so he's a hero that you want to keep moving constantly, so having abilities refreshing faster is an absolute must. You need to keep busy with Maul. If you aren't dashing around, you need to be throwing your saber at something or force choking something. Standing still with Darth Maul is death, so having abilities quickly refreshing is really important. I don't think I need to really say much more for this star card. You need the increased recharge time, and it's damn good to have it. So halfway through the list now, at number 5, we have Leia's Laser Brain star card. Now this star card takes one of, if not the most OP thing about Leia and just makes it even better. Her secondary fire really showed how good it was when Crate was dropped a year ago especially. Leia has since dominated maps like Crate and Hoth because of her aimbot secondary fire. It's basically Han's lucky shot from Battlefront 2015, and Laser Brain makes it even better. It increases the amount of damage it creates by up to 35, which is absolutely huge. It's the difference between one-shotting a specialist and one-shotting an assault or an officer. Now, if you're using Leia in Galactic Assault but you're not using this star card, you are shooting yourself in the foot. It is easy kills, and I emphasize easy. All you gotta do is hold the trigger down and everything else pretty much does the work for you. Definitely upgrade this one when you get the chance. So anyway, moving on to number 4, we have Iden Versio's Alternate Methods star card. So this star card just takes Iden's TL50 to a whole new level. It's already good by itself, but this star card takes Iden's secondary fire from good to god tier. The damage the secondary fire makes is excellent as it is, and this star card allows for a whole lot more of TL50 spam. This is fantastic for heroes vs villains because lightsaber heroes can't block Iden's secondary fire. And in Galactic Assault, you can expect to get a ton more kills with Iden with alternative methods equipped, as you can spam the hell out of that secondary fire. It complements Iden on all kinds of maps, and in my opinion, single-handedly takes Iden from good to great. So on to number 3 now, we have Rey's Damaging Strike star card. Now this star card for me is what makes Rey so good. The importance of her dash ability, I cannot stress it enough. When maxed out to epic, it allows for 30% bonus damage per hit. Now I've had times where I've one-shot up to 5 enemies at the same time with one dash strike, and that's because with every hit the ability becomes more powerful. If you got on the end of a 5 enemy dash strike and the final one was a hero, you can almost practically one-shot that hero. Although that opportunity is rare, it's that powerful. Before you take on any enemy, the dash strike should be the first thing you're doing. Once an enemy is hit with this, it's almost impossible for them to recover, as you can see here by me melting heroes with ease. I have more hours with Rey than any hero in this game, so I think I've got a great base of judgment for this one. This star card is the make or break star card for Rey. So on to the number 2 spot now, and we have Boba Fett's Intense Barrage star card. Now, I was seriously torn and contemplated putting this at number 1, but I decided to put it at number 2. Now take nothing away from this ability regardless. This ability can one-shot heroes. Yes, literally one-shot heroes for God's sake. The additional barrage rockets makes all the difference in the world. Mine isn't even upgraded, and I've even one-shot heroes with this star card equipped. And I know for a fact it's next level when it's fully upgraded because I've been on the receiving end of this ability one too many times. For me, Boba's rocket barrage ability is his redeeming factor, and the Intense Barrage star card just takes it to a whole new level. I would have this at epic, but I just can't bring myself to use Boba often as he just irritates the hell out of me. But my feelings on Boba aside, I can't ignore how messed up and powerful this star card is. You need this star card when using Boba Fett. Like, it's not even up for discussion. When a star card is this broken, you've just got to use it. But taking the crown as the best hero star card in Battlefront 2, we have General Grievous's Sith Trained star card. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to really like Grievous in this game. After being one-shot by Grievous a million times in the past couple of weeks, I decided to put him to the test properly for myself and experiment with his star cards. And holy goddamn hell, the Sith Trained star card is what makes Grievous so good. He can deal up to 30 damage with each swing. When maxed out, he can one-shot every class but the heavy. And even then, after one swing, that heavy is on the ropes anyway. And he can practically 3-shot heroes, which only takes a couple of seconds. This star card takes Grievous to a level that may fall under the category of overpowered. I only have this star card about half maxed out, but the difference I've already felt has been unbelievable, and I'm only halfway there. Now I know Grievous has more star cards that I haven't tested out yet, and I know that from all accounts most of them are good, but nothing even comes close to how absurd this star card is. I'm not gonna lie, before testing this star card out, I wasn't really a fan of Grievous, and most of you who watch my live streams probably know that already. But this star card alone has completely turned me onto Grievous. I am really liking him now. It's so easy to rack up kills with this star card equipped, and you don't have to be a good player. You just have to know how to swing a lightsaber and you're good to go. So I just had to give Sith Trained the number 1 spot for this video. I gave it a lot of thought and this star card is just ridiculous and transforms Grievous entirely. So guys, those were Battlefront 2's Hero Star cards ranked from worst to best. I really enjoyed putting this list together, I'm not gonna lie, as it was so difficult to do, as so many amazing Hero Star cards had to miss out. So it was 10 pure class Hero Star cards to rank off with barely a negative word to say. But anyway, now it's time for you guys to get involved. Be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite Hero Star card is. I'm keen to see what you guys are using and abusing in the game at the minute, so be sure to post your thoughts below. So if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, then it'd be amazing if you could drop a like to show your support. And if you are new, then feel free to subscribe for more Battlefront 2 videos just like this one. But with that being said, thank you all for watching and I'll see you all again real soon.